All right. I'm joined today by our Commissioner Infante Green. We have been working very hard around schools, and I'd like to take a couple of minutes to preview how we're thinking about school reopening. So let's begin with the goal. The goal is schools reopening in person, nearly every kid in school in person, August 31st. That's our vision, and we have a couple of months to get there. Since I made that announcement a week ago, I've heard a lot of excitement from parents and students who are more than ready to go back. So I want you to know we hear you, and we're working hard to enable that. I've also heard a fair bit of anxiety from teachers and principals and superintendents whose jobs just got a lot harder because they're going to have to work all summer to figure out a way to deliver a high-quality education safely and in accordance with public health guidance. And all I want to say to all of you is we're going to get there. I don't know exactly how as I stand here today, but we're going to figure it out because it's the right thing to do, and for the past 3 months we've been flexible and innovative, and that's what we're going to do. And so later this afternoon, by the end of the day today, we're going to have our full school guidance for the cities and towns online at reopeningri.com. So reopening, if you are a superintendent or a mayor or principal, et cetera, by the end of the day today, online, reopeningri.com, we're going to have the guidelines for you so you can get to work and start to figure out what's best for your particular community in getting ready for school following these guidelines. Let me tell you what our principles are. First principle is health and safety first. We're never going to do anything that we think endangers the health, safety, and lives of our students, of our teachers, of our educators, of anyone in our school community. Secondly, we're going to be transparent. There's going to be a lot of changes. I can't stand here today and say this is exactly what's going to be required to deliver schools safely in 6-9 months from now. But I can promise you it'll be transparent. You'll know what's happening, you'll know why it's happening, and we'll have a dialogue. We're going to do our very best in a changing landscape to provide information in a transparent way. We're going to prioritize equity. Not every community has been equally affected by this terrible virus. Exeter looks different than Central Falls. Providence looks different than Smithfield and Burrillville. Areas within Providence look different. Neighborhoods in Providence, one place, look different than other places. So we're going to focus on equity to make sure everybody is equally safe and secure. We're going to listen constantly, and we are going to provide creative solutions. We're going to have to get very creative, and we're going to be decisive. We're going to make decisions, and if we have to change them, then we'll change them. We're going to make a decision, and then if we have to change, we'll change. This week, I had the opportunity to spend quite a bit of time on the phone with superintendents. It was very useful for me, very instructive. I'm going to do the same thing with teachers, same thing with principals, same thing with students, same thing with parents. And the team, the commissioner does obviously even more of this than I do. Listening, listening, listening. But we have to recognize it's going to be hard, it's going to be different. It's not going to be, we cannot just say this is the way it was. You know, like transportation, it's going to be hard. Transportation will be hard to figure out. We cannot just say double the number of yellow buses. What we have to say is, how do we reduce the demand for busing? How do we increase the supply for busing? And how do we do all this to make sure that it's safe and affordable? And that's going to require us to get pretty creative. So it's going to be hard, but I'm looking forward to the innovation and the creativity. It's also going to require our school districts to have contingency plans. So full in-person learning for nearly every kid is the goal. That is going to require elementary and middle school students to keep students in stable groups of 30 or fewer. So that means the same 30 kids should be interacting every day. And I would ask if you could please put on the screen the mock-up we have of an elementary and middle school. It's similar to what we're doing with summer camps. We don't expect these kids, they're children, we don't expect them, we cannot expect them to stay responsibly 6 feet apart at all times. We try, but it's not reasonable. So therefore, we have to keep them in a stable group of 30. And anytime more than one stable group is in the same place, so maybe like 2 groups of 30 in the same space, cafeteria, whatever, the 2 groups have to be 14 feet away from one another. For high schools, we're recommending that students stay in stable groups whenever possible, but we recognize that that's going to be harder given the way the classes work. Please put up the mock-up for the high school classroom. So the good news is high school students a little bit older, hopefully we can count on them to keep social distancing a little better. And so in high schools, students and teachers will either need to keep 6 feet of distance or wear their cloth face mask whenever they cannot maintain stable groups. Now, this is the plan. That's plan A. But if we start to see concerning trends, an outbreak, a spike during flu season, then we'll need to scale back and we'll need to move to option B, which is partial in-person learning. And we're going to have to ask school districts to provide this contingency backup plan so they can move quickly to partial in-person learning. For elementary and middle school, this will look similar to the full in-person learning. For high schools, we'll have to scale back. There'll be a lot more detail online today, but I just want to give everyone a flavor, parents in particular who might be wondering. If it gets even worse, we need a plan C. We'll need to restrict in-person learning even more. Then we'll transition to very limited in-person learning with the focus on prioritizing our youngest kids, our differently abled kids, and our multilingual learners to be in person. Because our experience showed that there are certain groups of young people, certain groups of students flourished with distance learning. That needs to be said. There are many students, particularly high schoolers, who did very well and actually even better with the flexibility of distance learning. But the smaller kids, as I said, multi-language learners and those with differing abilities, we're going to do everything we possibly can to always keep them in person. Obviously, in that plan C, there'll be group sizes will have to go down and more stringent guidelines. One of the unique challenges with schools, of course, is that they have so many different settings and type of interactions. It's very difficult. And so in addition to the setting and situation-specific guidance, there are going to be many other just practical and common sense measures that we are going to suggest to schools. And to this point, I want to very publicly thank Commissioner Infante Green and her Deputy Commissioner Anna Riley and their team at RIDE. They've been really burning the midnight oil to try to get this right. They're going to be a helping hand to you on the ground in your districts. You have to take the lead. You have to operationalize this. But we want to help you and make sure you get it right for your community. And as always, thank you to the team at RIDO. Much of what I've said, pretty much everything what I've said, will be online today by the end of the day at reopeningri.com. I will say this. We learned so much in distance learning, and we're not going to throw that out the window. As I said before, we are committed to making sure every child has 180 days of school, even if they're sick. And kids are not going to be able to allow to go to school anymore with the sniffles and a 99-degree fever. They're going to stay at home and do distance learning. Snow days, stay at home and do distance learning. A mini outbreak at a school or an outbreak at a school is not shutting down the whole state, that school does distance learning. We know how to do it, we know it can work, and so we're going to have contingency plans. So next year, children have a full, complete, robust learning experience in schools. We are asking our districts to submit their reopening plans for each of these 3 scenarios, Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C, to the Department of Education by July 17th. So today we give you the guidance, we work together, and July 17th, we need to see your plans, A, B, and C, along with budgets to explain how you're going to creatively fund these plans. And of course, earlier this week, or last week, I announced an additional $50 million to help cities and towns meet these needs. All right, that was a mouthful. I'll simply say I'm excited to work on it, and we're going to have to be flexible and nimble and patient and calm, and know that some way we're going to figure out a way to get through it. And as I said before, this isn't the new normal. This isn't the new normal. This is a better, more resilient Rhode Island and a better, more resilient school system. I want to take a second to talk directly to the students out there. You have really sparkled throughout this. I mean, you have risen to the challenge at every step, and it's been tough, not seeing your friends, no after-school activities, not seeing your teachers, ending school without being able to say goodbye to your friends and teachers. It's pretty tough. I wish it had been different, and I know some of you are really struggling. We're going to continue to help you. I'm looking at ways to increase funds for mental health so we can help you meet your mental health needs to get through what you're going through. But I would say, I hope you're as proud of yourselves as we are of you. We never had to go through anything like this when we were growing up, and it's pretty incredible what you've done. And next year is going to be better than this past year. And we've learned from you about how to make it even better. And here's one example of why every Rhode Islander should be proud of our school kids. Don't take my word for it. This is one fact which is stunning and fabulous, which should give every adult in Rhode Island hope and confidence in our future, because these are the kids we have in Rhode Island. 3 days ago, I announced that we were going to have SAIL initiatives. Our SAIL initiative is summer coursework. And we said to the young people, go online, go to the RIDE website, and sign up for free online coursework this summer. I announced that on Monday. By today, before this press conference, the briefing I just got, more than 2,000 students have already signed up for classes, and the numbers keep going up. That's incredible. You just finished a tough school year. It's summer, and thousands of you have taken the initiative to go online and sign up for online classes for the summer. I want you to know we're continuing to add. We're going to try to keep up with you, and we've heard some of your requests for different kinds of classes, more interesting classes, makeup classes to help you with some of the material that was hard. Keep checking the RIDE website for the SAIL Summer Coursework platform, because we're going to continue to add options to the menu. For those of you who've signed up, way to go, have fun. Those of you who haven't, take a minute, go on the website and sign up.